Guys, funny story. Yesterday I went to go film this video and I realized I didn't have any cardboard on hand, but I found some, so today I'm going to show you how to make the gingerbread house out of cardboard. So all you're going to need for this is construction paper in whatever colors you want your roof tiles, piece of white paper, scissors, hot glue gun, and a cardboard box. So first thing you gotta do is just take every side of your cardboard box and cut them all apart from each other. Makes them a lot easier to work with that way. Now, take the larger sides of your box and deciding however tall you want the gingerbread house to be, making mine pretty large. It's going to be for a Syrian hamster. Just cut out for a house-shaped structure. So now I've got my two house faces. Side note, the pieces you cut out, save those for later. You can turn these into supports to make your house a lot sturdier. Now take the flaps from the top of your box, or the bottom, and check how they measure up against your two house faces. And I messed up a little bit here. The bottom of the triangle should be like the same height as these, so you can save the other two big flaps for when you're making the roof. I'll just leave you to that. Make your trimming and adjustments, whatever you gotta. Okay, now that you've got these faces done, decide how long back you want your house to go. And find the pieces. Shouldn't be any longer than these flaps here. So I'm going to take these two smaller flaps, cut them down to the same width as this one. Oh my gosh, we're good. Like that, you see? Now take these pieces from earlier, cut out some right triangles. These will be your supports inside of the house. Now take one of these walls, put a strip of hot glue along their flat side, like that. See, funny story with my hot glue gun, I accidentally left it on overnight for a couple of days. About a week or so back, so I'm not sure how well it's going to work today, but we'll see. Once you got that done, put a little line of glue on each side. Get more glue if you need it. Hopefully this isn't my hot glue gun giving its last breaths. Alright, again, probably should have mentioned this earlier. Decide which of the pieces you want to be the front of your house. Cut out a door however large your animal's going to need it. So those two other big flaps I had you save, need those now. Put a line of hot glue onto each side of where the roof is about to be. By the way, on this bottom piece here, put it more on the side rather than on the top of the cardboard. And stick those roofs down. Now set aside all your cardboard for a second, because it's time for everyone's favorite part of the gingerbread house, decorating that sucker. And for the icing, you're going to need to take your piece of white just plain old computer paper, and cut out some squiggly lines. If you got those fancy scrapbooking scissors that do this for you, go ahead and use those. I'm just going to show the folks who don't have them how you can sort of imitate this. So yeah, just go back and forth, getting this nice, curvy, unfinished edge, almost like icing. Okay. So that should probably be enough icing for my purposes. Just going to set all those aside. Next, take up your construction paper. Now once you've got your squares, lay them over each other and cut them into circles. Go as close to the edges as you can. Now the tiling's easier, so I'm just going to start off with that. Starting from the bottom, put a dot of hot glue for everywhere there's going to be a tile. and stick those suckers down. And I just ran out of tiles, so feel free to go back and make more if you need it, you know? Okay, so that's the tiling all done. It's a little tighter on this end, that's one way you can do it. Go a little looser like here, whatever you prefer. Now on to the icing. Take those long strips you made before and get them at the ready. Now this is going to be the trickiest part because you got to measure out how long each side is and trim down every piece. This one actually might work out. Oh, no, not so conveniently. I recommend getting all the pieces you'll need for a side ready. I usually go like a little bit into the edges. Give it a nice finish. Yeah, just hot glue that down. Be careful not to burn your fingers. You might want to use like a paper clip or something to pat this in. Surface. Now on the sides, you're not going to be able to see up towards the roof, so I'm going to go lazy and just make a strip for each edge, like here and on the other side. And I'm out of glue again. Now, last thing I want to show you how to do is make a window. I'm going to want 4 pieces, 2 each about the same size, all able to fit onto one of the faces of the house. Just lay down that window frame. See, this step can kind of be a pain. Puns! Yeah, it was a bad pun, I'm sorry. Anyway, the other sides go like that. See, my piping's kind of coming out messy since I'm focusing on the camera, but, you know, you can do this a lot neater, it's cool. I've never done a full hut tutorial with you guys, have I? Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Hot glue strings, they're like the bane of my existence, man. So, oh yeah, you kind of need 3 of each the same size, because now you make a cross thing. Yeah, you might be able to tell, this video wasn't very planned out. I kind of just decided 8 o'clock this morning, hey, found the cardboard, I should film that. No script here, no planning, I'm doing almost everything in one take. I am astonished if anyone's still watching. Thanks for sticking around, guys. But there's the window, and we have our completed gingerbread house. Hey, so thanks for watching. I'm sorry that video was a little jumpy. I realized after I was done filming I had 23 minutes worth of footage, so I ended up paring it down like a lot. So shout out to my biggest and only fan, Saul. I know you're watching this right now. You better make the memes better than last time, buddy. See you soon.